3, 2, 1.
Good morning, writing 393. This is Professor Anderson with an introduction to week 3, but I'm halfway through the week. I apologize. We had a little technical snafu at the beginning of this week, and some of you may have noticed it. I couldn't find it. It wasn't linked into our classroom. These 3 technical descriptions, which are the topic and subject of this second discussion for the week. So I waited to upload this introduction to week 3 until we could make sure that these were open, live, and working correctly. So this week is really an introduction to writing assignment number 2. While you just submitted your initial writing assignment, your rough draft writing assignment number 1, excuse me, a set of instructions, writing assignment number 2 is a technical description. And if you go down here, it says this 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth link where it says, what does it look like? This is a great description to tell you what is a technical description. It's quite different than a set of instructions. I love this description here for it gives a description, what people might think a description is, of a computer diskette. And in that, a computer diskette is a device used for storing electronic data, but that's really just describes its function as David McMurray's technical description explains. A technical description talks about the size, the weight, the color, the shape, the width, the thickness, the texture, the density, all the materials of construction, and so on. It talks about the physical aspects. So a better description, technical description, is the common computer diskette is 3 by 5 inches by 3 by 5 inches and approximately 1 inch thick. Now, you can tell by this description that we're talking from ages ago that this was written, but the concept is still very clear. A technical description describes the look, the feel of an object. It does not discuss the function. It differs drastically. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need a technical description? Because they go hand in hand with a set of instructions. Often, a set of instructions incorporates a technical description so that you know exactly which piece it is that you are using. Let's say we're assembling a set of shelves. So you know exactly which one of the tools, given its technical description, is used in the next set of instructions in terms of the process of building something. So that's the focus of writing assignment number 2 that you should be beginning to understand and work through starting this week. Now, I want to share with you, I have received almost all of the all of the set of instructions. You can see here, this is my folder where they come into, and I have worked to feedback, but haven't published all of them yet. I should have them finished by this evening. That's my plan. So by this evening, which is Wednesday the 16th, you should have your set of instructions feedback on it. Now, what you do with that is after you've listened to my feedback, and it's just like clicking on this screencast that I set up weekly. You just open it up, click on the YouTube. But it's just for you personally. No one else can see it. And then you incorporate the suggestions that I give inside of there. I will tell you when I am reviewing rough drafts. Let me pull up the set of instructions. I apologize. Here we go. Assignments or quizzes. I pull up the PDF, so it's open right next to the assignment, and I walk right next to your assignment, and I walk through each of the elements outlined in the assignment instructions. And so in this one, as it pulls up, there's a set of 10 instructions. There's a number of graphics 10 steps that you have to have, a number of graphics that are required. You need to take a look at those 4 key elements of utilizing space, alignment, proximity, and so forth. So here it is. 25 steps or more. At least 10 graphics, at least 4 have to be original. You have to have everything cited in APA format. So I have this up, and I walk you through and share with you where you're on target and where you may need to redirect some of your focus. So that's an introduction into week 3. You should receive your feedback. You should begin an understanding and learning of what a technical description is. And you should contribute to 2 of the discussions for this week. Now, I'll share with you, it's really vital to make certain that you're participating in those discussions, not only submitting your first post, but also commenting on the post of a classmate. So in order to receive full credit for a discussion, you must respond to at least one other classmate's post. So just keep that in mind as we roll through the rest of this course. And I hope that this was helpful, and I look forward to continuing with your feedback for writing assignment number 1.